Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. So this part we are going to not do any more residential, at least not right now, we might need to. But I want to continue probably developing some more of this area of Holborn and the sort of north area, I guess, of here of Burleigh and Colgoa. And a little bit of Barrington, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how we go. But there was a good suggestion to continue the cargo line down through to Barrington, because that makes a lot of sense, because there's a huge industrial section there. It would obviously stop a lot of the trucks from here trying to get across over to here. So I think we might do that. I just don't know how we... I just want to do it neatly, like, because this place is going to look like a mess if we sort of have all these rails running everywhere. Because you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to turn off prop anarchy. Remembered. So we're going to move that coming straight... I don't know where it'd go though, like, because okay, so we've got the tram here, so it obviously can't, like... Oh, actually, that was the other thing you guys mentioned, was that I did not add in a crosswalk here so they could actually get to the other side. Oh, actually, there is one there. They can walk all the way down to there. I think that's already a spot. But we added another one. And you know what? Remove that one. We don't need that. There's one right there. Anyway, so now they can cross over to get to the other side. So it'll actually be useful, hopefully. All right, so the train will go... I guess probably somewhere around... It's got to be down here because it's just not any of the room. The other thing I want to do is actually change this road because I think that's kind of dumb. I think what I'm going to do is continue this as a major... Well, not major. A main road-ish from here, continuing up this way. And we'll come through like this. And then it will join up to this road, which I think makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to go straight here. There's a straight slope on this bit too. Yeah, it's not too steep. Perfect. And then this will join up to this one, like so. And then that, instead of it doing a weird curve into there, it will just come straight along here. We will obviously still have a connection there, because I think that's still important. But it just won't be that sort of what we had before. So it'll just be like a little road like that instead. I won't do one there, otherwise it'll probably be a little bit too busy. And then obviously we'll fill this in with, I don't know, just some more roads later on. Not right now, though. As for the train, the other thing we could do, it is on a hill, so it would be very plausible to just have a tunnel, and then maybe do the train station over here. Which actually might not be a bad idea. So this is where we have this little elevated road. I don't really know where it's going from here, if it's going to continue. I kind of left it so it could continue. I guess it might even just be able to connect up to this major road there. So then if you did want to sort of get across the city, or at least, I don't know, why would you do that though? There's no point, because if you're entering, you're either, the only entrance points at the moment are here, here, and here. So those kind of make sense to get around. But if you're going to get to here, then you might as well just, like, you wouldn't go like this to get over there. You'd probably just go straight down this way. And from up here, you'd probably actually just enter the city here and then join on and go that way. So it doesn't make any sense. I don't know if it needs to go anywhere. But you know what? We'll continue it on. Like, we'll have it here just as a road in case we need it to go anywhere. Like, so I'll have it as a element so that we can build around it. But I don't know what it's going to do. Okay, in case we need it. It's essentially there in case. Now the cargo station, I think this is probably a good spot for it, like underneath this road. So let's go. We'll get a road. You know, I'm going to use this road, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to stick it on the ground, and it's going to be a little bit further. No, a little bit here. Got to keep in mind we do have residential there as well, so I'm just trying to see what we could do. Let me do this. So it's going to go here. And then I want to see, can it go... Cargo terminal. Do it this side like this. Now, one big issue with that is we obviously have shipping containers underneath this sort of elevated road. So it does not make a lot of sense. So what we'll do, we'll select all of this. Another issue... Oh, actually, no, that's not an issue. That's fine. Never mind. No, I won't even finish that sentence. We're going to go like this, make sure it's all level first, and I'm going to bring it down a little bit, and then I'm actually going to bring it further this way so that the containers are at least not under that section. So that, oh, whoops. Also that, I was going to say that parking doesn't work in that spot, so if we put it here, move it back a little bit more, should be good. There you go. So now that's actually all accessible. Now let me also make sure it's all still the same height, because that seemed to change a little bit. So that's there. Those columns are obviously a little bit within this road. So what we're going to do is also just move these over a little bit. So it's a little off center in terms of support, but it's fine. And so we have that road now running just there below it. We have the train station here. Obviously the train is going to tunnel directly here. That's the idea. and go underneath this industrial area. So we're going to go normal. Let's do that, I guess, is fine. Oh, that actually almost worked like perfectly. So these are both going to be the same level. There we go. So it goes directly in. And then that will basically come across to here. Not a tunnel the whole way. It'll come to here, and then this... Well, actually, this needs to have a bypass. I don't want it to have to go through that if you're not going there. So I'll go here. We're going to level all this out too. Otherwise, this stuff gets really messy if it's all different heights. So do that. Okay, so that's actually kind of helpful because that means we can go... let's stick it on the ground, but still have it raised up. So it almost just creates this sort of little land thing that trains normally do as well anyway. Alright, so that's going to come around here. Maybe do about there. And then straight across. Maybe a bridge. I'm gonna raise this up because it's too low, as you can quite plainly see. So I'm gonna go like this. Well, actually, first of all, let's make this level, and then raise them at the same time so they're the same height. That's a level bridge. So I'm gonna go there, and this can just be elevated, and then this will be a bridge again. Nice, I like that. And then I think I'll make this all the same height. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit messy. Yeah, okay. So that comes straight across there, comes across this highway and all that. Now we need to go, obviously, down a little bit and basically go directly into the ground somewhere here. Whoops, did not mean to go to landscaping. Back to trains! Okay, there we go. So then we're going to go stick it to the ground. Actually, you know what, go like this. Let me have it elevated first so I can see what it looks like. So if we can keep it pretty much level, so it's pretty much to there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So about to here, if this is level, that basically just makes it all flat all the way along, which is nice. Does not look so good there, so I might just change that last little bit to an elevated section like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then this is going to go directly into the ground. I'm going to go down to, I guess, 8 meters, and then what we'll do is we'll just like level all this off so that it all looks nice. Straight in like that, and then we can obviously get roads going above this and around this, and it will be all lovely. And then if we need it to go further, we can always continue the rail on, which is good. All right, so back over here now, we're going to try and connect these two together, which is going to be a little interesting because it's always a little difficult to build underground sometimes, especially because this is actually going uphill. What I'll do is probably... Okay, so I've built that section. Then I'm going to select each of these. I'm actually going to level these out. Is that one? No, it's not one whole section. There is a node under there. I just can't seem to grab it. Is that it? Yep. And then the last one. And then we're going to level all those to there. So it's now flat underneath, which is much nicer. Not that it matters and you can't actually see it. But then we should be able to do a nice, really easy... smooth slope to here, I'm hoping. For some reason it wanted to come out of the ground there though. Which is not what I wanted, so can I make that a tunnel please? There we go. Should be like that. What has happened here? That's not how it always was it? Oh, did I still have that selected when I did the other bit? Whoops, that's what happened. That also explains why I wanted to come out of the ground. I need to see underground though to be able to do this. There we go. Okay, this actually needs to be the same as that. Okay. Now my whole smooth slope thing didn't work because it's all the same height. Well, that was kind of a waste. We can just do this. There's actually not that much of a height difference, which is actually kind of handy. So we just do that and it's fine. All right, so now that connects all the way down over to that, which is good. We just need to do the little bypass here, which I think I'm actually going to bring this back. So this curve will actually, by default, curve into the other bit. So I'll go like, oh, hang on, normal, please. So it'll actually curve to here. And then this is a branch coming off of it, which makes more sense anyway. Just do it like that. And we'll also have it coming over here. On the ground, please. Yeah, so they can connect from both directions. That looks stupid. Let's bring that up. This is why having it level makes a big difference because it doesn't look as dumb. There we go. So that joins there, then that goes all the way through and then joins up over here, which is good. Then we just need to actually connect this road, which now we're going to have a... I'm going to rid of that a little bit because that's not going to go anywhere anymore. This should just be able to go straight down to here. Hang on, come on. Just go, like, literally just go straight. Yeah. Is that too steep, do you reckon? Maybe? Not too bad. It's not great, though. And then the other side will go... Yeah, because that should give us a little bit of room as well to get the rail out of there. This is just going to go like this. We'll turn a little bit. And then we'll come back in to there. So then basically, because this has a median strip, it should force them to all come from this way to get in rather than from both directions turning and all that. So it'll be interesting to see if this actually gets much usage. Definitely upgrading a lot of stuff here, which is good. Let's have a look. Currently no one. Oh, there we go. There's someone going to it. There's no trains going to it though. Yeah, so they're going to come down this way. Now that could become a really bad connection. But for now, we're just going to do that because that's just going to connect that all together. So we've extended that rail over this way. We've sort of built this road in here, which should actually have a nice connection across the city now, which is quite nice. There's no way for the highway traffic to get to this road though. I guess they don't need to though because they just turn onto this road and it does the same thing. So that goes up over here. That comes to here. So what I might try to do now is try to create somewhat of a barrier between the industrial and I guess this is going to probably be residential anyway, so we need to obviously have some sort of line that divides the both of them. Whether that is a park or whatever, I don't know. But that's going to go there. And like I think the other side of this the tram should be not industrial anymore. Obviously we have a little bit there. I think I'll do just trees on this side maybe. So this might go here actually and then... Problem is, yeah, I can't really do trees though, can I? Because they're going to die. As we know, that's how industrial works. So I guess what we could probably do instead, just have offices here or something. Do any of these... Will any of these look good though? Like some... No, they definitely die. They don't come back alive to the other side of the road, which is a bit of a shame. But I guess, yeah, I guess we can do some offices here. That's not good. So I'm going to do this. So this is basically us now trying to create some form of separation from industrial. And I want to do it a little bit on this road too, because especially because we've got the tram stop right there. Doing low density instead of medium density up there. Here a little bit, get some more offices. So it should be hopefully creating like a little center of activity, which would be quite nice actually. It's already connected to the network, the public transport network, so that should actually work pretty well. Actually, well, it's not connected right now because there's no pathway there, so they actually cannot get to here. Okay, I need to do that and then actually do this. Because otherwise it doesn't work. This is all looking pretty messy through here. Pretty messy. Let's do that. That's a bit better. So then they should be able to walk through. Like these guys should actually be, if they wanted to walk through to the other side as well, actually. So look. Let's see if people actually use it. Currently, no. I just want to make sure it works, really, more than anything. I don't really care if they don't like it, but at least use it, you know? Alright, so that definitely looks like it's alive because there's a bunch of trains coming from it. So that means there's people using it. It is nicely tucked away underneath that road. Oh, that pillar's there as well. Whoops. Move that over. The other one's fine. That one is definitely in the road. Whoopsie daisies. Move that over. Nice. Now, if we had a use for this road, I mean, could even do like, you guess you could do like a direct connection to the industrial thing, but we're not going to do that. So never mind. All right, so that's there. I guess what we could probably do is like actual park stuff, not with trees. If we can do stuff without trees, that's going to be more ideal. Because we can't have trees. Do baseball, could do a swimming pool, could do... Oh, actually, what was the other things? I downloaded some other things. What did I download? Oh, some custom buildings, maybe? I don't know what the hell I downloaded. What did I download? It was just a few days ago. Great, great. I'm helping you guys out massively by trying to explain nothing. What is this? Oh, that's just one. I think it's just one of the buildings I is it commercial or something? I don't know. How do I tell? Because this obviously is just going to have all the Rico buildings, not necessarily new. I don't even know what I downloaded. It's the issue. That's cool. Did I download that? I don't know. Might have been offices? I don't know. Just trying to see if there's anything I don't recognize that I thought was cool at the time. They were popular on the workshop, so I was like, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. And they had Rico settings, and they are probably some of these buildings somewhere. We could do a driving range. I don't know why it'd be out here, though. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so that's there. Are there people... There's someone walking, and they actually just use it to walk across. Perfect. Yeah, so that works. Nice. That's good. So that's good. I like that. Now, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the stuff in general. Traffic-wise, this road here is quite busy. That one there is quite busy too. But the main road's doing pretty well. Most of the stuff is actually pretty good. Suburbs are nice and quiet, which is what you're actually speaking of. Are they actually quiet? Yeah, obviously the monorail stations are quite damn loud, but everything in the middle is nice and quiet, which is what you want. So that's nice. Okay, well, we've got pretty much even demand for a little bit of everything right now. I think we could probably turn more of this into some commercial stuff. So I might actually, instead of coming off that main road, I might do it here. Go through here like this. And that will come through almost joined to that road, but it won't. And then I might do like a little laneway coming down. Not curved, actually. It's not what I wanted to do. Just straight down. Oh, that's not what I wanted either. There we go. Little laneway there, and then sort of fill this in with shops and commercial and all that kind of stuff. So through here. Might do commercial on this road, because there's quite a lot of cars using this road. Seems like quite a good sort of cut-through road. And then we'll do like offices around the back, so it's sort of more out of the way. More tucked away. And maybe a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. So this is quite a predominant shopping area too. So we're getting a lot of that building, which is kind of annoying because you can clearly tell it's supposed to be a corner building and they just keep putting it there. Is there anything that we actually need? I kind of feel like we needed... Do we need schools or anything? No, we got loads of schools. Public transport was good. No, I think, was it power? I think is actually what we're running low on. Yeah. And water, actually. So before I forget about it and don't notice it, let's get some more. And this might even put us over our power. So, we'll also go and get more power. Oh, actually, did I even change these? I didn't. That's what I meant to do. Oh, I didn't want to do it yet. Hang on. Power. I was doing a lot of geothermal out here for reasons. So, you know what? Just add another one. How's that for power? Alright, cool. Then, let's change these to the much cleaner ones. Let me turn off Anarchy, actually, so I can get in the right spot. How can that go all the way there with Anarchy? That's going to spill water onto the bloody land. I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one there. So let's turn these ones on first before we turn off the other ones. It's probably a good idea. I mean, you'd think so, but you'd be wrong. That's going to go there. And then I'm going to remove that one and remove that one. Replace them with the cleaner ones, which I think are these... I don't know if these are 100% clean. I can't remember. But they're much cleaner than the other ones. So that's good. Now, I don't know what's going on with this pipe here, so I'm going to just redo a lot of this because it did get a little messy. Because when I had to rebuild it because I changed the height with move it and the pipe was really low and then it was weird. Actually, I'll leave those ones unplugged because we're going to remove those anyway. Come on. There you go. So plug those in and then let's get these ones in again. And then at the end of the day, we've actually increased our capacity with 2 new ones. I think, are these exactly the same as the other ones or... I don't know. I'll have a look in a second. Ah, we are apparently having water flooding now. There's 4 of them too many. Or is it just because it hasn't settled down yet? No, I think it just hasn't settled down. Good news is we're really far away from anything else. So, yeah, I think it just hasn't settled. It's like this as well is going to be like, whoa! All right, let me have a look. So that, oh, wow, that's loads. Okay, so that's good. So how much did this do? This treated 160,000 meters, cubic meters a week. And this does exactly the same. It's just going to be cleaner. Now, if this does flood, though, the slight issue with it flooding is that it will cause them to stop working. Which seems weird that it's just flooding because it just got put in. And then it settles down, which is good. All right, that's good. That should be fine. I don't think we need all these anymore. I'm going to start getting rid of these. I just put these out here to clean the water. So we didn't have poo everywhere. But I honestly think we don't actually need them anymore. Because the new water should be pretty clean. Yeah, look, it's like, it's not even, you can see the polluted water is this one. It's now just coming out completely clean, I think. Nice. Alright, so we've got plenty of water, plenty of sewage, plenty of power. Garbage processing, that's actually not so good. Oh, you don't have water. Well, well, well. Look who's come crawling back for water. While I'm at it, let me just pipe all of this section in. Because this is all going to be filled up at some point. Don't know if it's going to be filled up now, or if it's going to be filled up in 5 minutes from now, or if it's never going to be filled up, but one day it will be filled up. So dumb. Alright, it's going to be that. Alright, so that's all that. Okay, so let's have a look. So we got a really, really even demand of everything at the moment, which is amazing. I don't think I've ever seen it, the game so like, hey, you need a little bit of everything. It's normally like, hey, you're missing lots of this and lots of that because you're an idiot. I kind of want to leave this area here with nothing in it. I kind of like it. So I might do that. Like, I like that being grass and that being grass. It's nice. So we're going to come to the other side of the road and we're going to continue this. So I'm going to go here. And then... how do I want to join this up? Do I just want to end this here, maybe, and then have it join through this way instead? It's quite a busy road, this one. And then this can come through here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Actually, we'll do that, because then if it comes through like this, it looks a little bit nicer, I think. That can come through like this. Yeah, that's a little much. Like that, and then straight along. That fills in most of that space quite nicely, I think. And I think if a lot of that could be actual residential. So pollution is fine. Noise is okay, actually, for a lot of that. So we could make that residential, which is good. Oh, look at that building there. That's nice. I kind of like that little tall section. Yeah, those really annoy me. I think someone pointed those out last episode. Like, there's like the same building like 20 times now. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm kind of just ignoring it because I don't know what else to do with that. I guess we could get some small buildings underneath. Or even maybe just turn this into like a little green space. Actually, that might be nicer. And that's going to be better for everyone if this is just nothing. I'll remove those. We'll leave that one. That one's okay. Put it down into like a... like now it's just grass. I think that's quite nice, just having a bit of grass there. Okay, so back over this way. Or do we keep this more... because this road's quite busy. We could do... well, we could do high density stuff. But also make sure it's... do we want to... Burley's pretty small. Maybe we... let's increase Colgoa. Oh, well, let's increase both of these. This is going to go up to that road. You can see where it's sort of that road borders it. Colgoa will come up here, bordering that road, like so. And then Burley will come here to this section, like that. Nice. And I think these both already have high-rise bands. Yep, cool. So that's good. So I wouldn't mind doing some high-density residential along the main road. So like along here would be quite nice, I think. And then maybe on some of the back streets, that's where you even get, like just back here, have some offices around the back, especially near that busy road. And then maybe some little shops on this corner. And then maybe some here, around this section. A little bit of that there. I probably should get some pathways through here too. Then I might do, I won't do houses there. I'll do more high density because it should all hopefully blend. Okay. We'll get some houses through this section. A little bit of high density through here. Just to sort of have it, a few different spots of it. Like this. And it should hopefully look okay. Whoops. I wanted that to be high density. And that bit. And then maybe some offices between these. Like it's a complete, like this is a complete mix. It's like an area that's kind of like under change, you know, like it used to be completely industrial, but now it's slightly shifting to like commercial and office space, but then with like residential sort of interspersed between it, especially more closer to the industrial. You don't want to be living there. So do that. Okay. So we're going to do that. That area should fill in quite nicely, I think. Should be good. Look, we got a few taller buildings there, which I think also makes sense, having a few taller buildings there. While it's not near like a main transport hub, it is like obviously near this road, and it's got quite a busy road here. So I think having buses... Actually, that's the other thing I want to do. So we don't normally do a lot of bus work in our cities, just because I suck at it and it never really turns out. But I want to start trying to do just a bunch of these little bus hubs. We've got these smaller bus stations that have a bunch of stops in it, and trying to like get the buses to all, I guess, meet up at certain points. Like obviously we had one down here, and that's a good one. And then if we have a few more bus hubs, like where a bunch of different lines that go through, that could be quite good. And I think maybe around here would be a prime location for a sort of bus hub, because makes sense. There's not a lot here. You know what? We haven't really built there yet, so I'm going to put it there. So we'll have a few lines coming through here to connect up to the train, and to connect up to the tram, and to connect up to the monorail. That's kind of the idea, I think. So let's have a look. Let's see what we can do. So if we start here, then we'll head out. This one might go... We should probably head down this way and connect up. Maybe down to there. Go back around to Primrose. Maybe even... Oh, should we just head this way? Let's head this way. So we're going to go... here. And then... Oh, actually, hang on. It's kind of annoying because I need a... There's already a stop there. Really should stop as close as I can to that tram. That makes sense. And then we'll go through this area here too. Try to make it a line that's going to be useful for us. Maybe down this way? No, this way. So this line might not be the most useful right now, especially because there's a bunch of stops that don't really go anywhere. But it will be. Can't stop where that is, so maybe just stop after it. And then I might actually just go back. So we'll do a big loop there and sort of come back around again. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, and then I'll come here, through this way, through here. Now, I don't necessarily want to complete the line yet, but I think I'll stop here. So it's near the... Wait, can I add a different stop in? Can I like stop there but not complete the line? I guess I have to stop like that or something and then keep going, because I wanted to keep going this way. You know what? Actually, no, we'll just leave it like that. So we'll do that. We'll complete the line there. That's just going to be that one. I don't know. It could be a green bus. I don't know how many we'd need. There's quite a few people waiting there. I don't think it's going to be a super busy line. I think it's just going to have a couple of busy stops. So like what I want to do is do that line there. So obviously that sort of does this industrial section a little bit, covers a bit more of it. Then another one should probably come down this way and come through here as well. Like all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to do more right now because it's going to take me forever. But I think this area is quite nice. I do like all these buildings here. As long as it's connected, because I think otherwise all the high density doesn't really make a lot of sense. It makes a little bit of sense, but it still needs to be pretty heavily connected. So I think in that sense, by doing the bus hub here, rather than it being built up around a monorail station, it's built up around the bus hub, and the buses connect everything from this particular section. Speaking of which, let's have a look. How many people... There's a lot of people using this road. I'm wondering why, because I would prefer... Here's the thing. I think a lot of the trucks are now just coming... Actually, there's not that many people using it. I was going to say, there's not really anyone coming from the highway, which is good, I think, because every highway connection is probably just coming to these instead of coming through this area. So you know what? That's actually not that bad. I think it's actually a decent road. Like, it's getting some good usage, but it's not, like, overcrowded. This area is really... this city is really cool. I like this city. I think it's turning out really well. I like that space too. Okay, so that's kind of the plan there. And then obviously build it out a little bit more there, get a bit more industrial back this way. And then it sort of... It basically integrates our industrial into the city rather than having... Like, a lot of the time we do industrial that's just really far away. And I'm never really good at trying to integrate it, but I think this kind of works. I mean, I guess the only issue here with this bit is it does actually transition probably a little too quickly from suburbs to that. Like, there's no gradual change, whereas I think this is probably a little bit more gradual. Like if we do sort of a little bit more building, less trees, that kind of stuff, and then it sort of turns into all these factories and that. I think that's a little bit better. I really wish trees would just grow here, though. It's kind of annoying that I can't get them to grow because it's polluted. Actually, there's probably a mod for that. There's probably a mod for that. Anyway, I'm going to leave this part here. We'll be back next time. Leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. It's all going pretty well, though. It's all going pretty well. And yeah, I think I mentioned last time about doing city stuff over there. But for now, we're still focusing on all of this. Expanding this little area, making it look cool. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah. Ooh, hello. A lot of people trying to get in the city. Actually, there's a lot of people that... Wait, hang on. How many of these... Hold up. Let me just check something. Actually, it's really hard to tell. I was going to say, I want to click on... Because it almost looks like... almost looks like these guys are entering and then changing lanes here to then go up. So I want to actually do something real quick. I want to say... If you're coming in here, you shouldn't actually need to change lanes there, I don't think. Because if you're in either of these, you get to the middle lane then goes... No, actually no. If you want to go left, you do actually have to change there, don't you? Well, you'd only need a change from this side. All the others shouldn't need a change. Oh, I don't know. Why are those guys... Are they couldn't get up there because of that? Okay. I don't know. I'll have a look at that. I think it's just because there's a lot of people moving in. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. And we'll be back with more City Skylines next time. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day.